and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about, the challenges that we face on a daily basis and our failure to see that God was with us through it all. And so I'm going to look at Deuteronomy chapter 29 verse 5, and it reads, "And I have led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your clothes are not waxen old upon you, and thy shoe is not waxen old upon thy foot." Now, many times we go through life and we come across a lot of challenges and oppressions and so forth that will cause us to, become depressed or, wondering when is this going to end. But the Lord shows us here in the scripture just as how the children of Israel came out of the land of Egypt and they were there wandering around for 40 years. And the scripture says that their clothes didn't get old and their shoes wasn't torn or anything like that. Everything was intact. So in all the situations that we go through, always look for the good things that is in it. What are some of these good things that's in it, right? So you may have a car and the car is working, you're not spending a lot of money on fixing the car. So that is God keeping you right there. So whatever is going on, the finances may be in a bad state, your health may be in a bad state, but there is something there that is still holding its own. Your bills may be paying. You still have clothes on your back. You still have shoes on your feet. You may not have a sickness, but you may be going through something else, but you have good health. There are things that the Lord is just working in our lives. He is working on a lot of things in our life, but we fail to see it because we put our focus upon what is wrong in our lives and not look at the things that is good. We may still have a job. You may have all of these things going on, but you still have a job. You're still employed. But just keep looking at all of these problems and not seeing that you're blessed that you still have a job. Because there are many people out there that don't have a job, but you have that job and you're able to at least put something on your table. That is God keeping you. So when you're going through all the trials and the testing and, the tribulations and all of these things, know that God is still there. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the trials, and He will never ever leave you alone to go through it. Even though it may seem as if He's not there with you, trust me, He is there with you. He's holding your hand. He's making sure that you still have shoes on your feet, that it didn't get old. He's still showing you that, hey, I have clothes on my back. That is Him keeping you. So the next time that you have all sorts of thoughts coming up into our minds because of what the enemy has planted in our minds, remember that God has kept you and He is keeping you right through it. Because one day, just as how the children of Israel came out of the wilderness, one day you are going to come out of that season that you are in. So you just need to just hold on to God. Keep believing Him, keep trusting Him, and still keep being grateful in your trial, in your testing season. Be grateful in it that He has kept you, that He is still providing for you. Even when you see there's a time like there is a way that there is no way that I can get through this. He is getting you through it. So you need to just look at the good things that are happening in our lives instead of focusing on the bad things. Keep your eyes on the Lord. Be blessed.